So, one of the people who apparently has turned on Trump quite a bit is, of course, Candace Owens. And she did not like the fact that there was any talk about Trump and the Nobel Peace Prize, because Trump, of course, has these grand plans for not only peace in the Middle East, but actually success for Gaza, for Palestinians. Like, he wants to see Gaza rebuilt into something amazing.
Okay, so
And
why would she be upset about that? On
well,
what
she's going to tell
planet?
you. She's going to tell you, and it
Oh
is
my gosh.
insane.
Oh
She
my
is
gosh.
she's an effing lunatic, you guys, and you will not convince me otherwise.
I just
Just
cannot.
this clip, I had to include this clip because it's one where she has that face that is so just,
Smug?
yeah, and like, we don't condone violence on the show, but it makes my fists like
Right.
form,
Oh, believe me, I totally understand. We don't condone
And
violence on this show.
oh my God.
But
But
damn.
anyway, here's
Yeah.
what she said about those plans and the Nobel Prize and all of it.
And Trump wants a Nobel Peace Prize, by the way, for the planned ethnic cleansing so that they could profit on the land and turn it into a beach town. So let me say this. This is our never again, okay? This is a Holocaust. A Holocaust just happened. A real Holocaust just happened. We will never forget this. You need to tell your children what happened in Gaza. You need to tell them exactly who did it, exactly whose families were involved in this.
Shut the
And when you hear in the future somebody tell you, like, we're going to Gaza Beach for a vacation, you need to look at them like they are the absolute vermin of our society, because they are. They are. Their children will be cursed, okay? If you go and you play in the sand where you know that your forefathers planned to mass murder children, you will be cursed. Every person who steps foot on that,
what?
every family that is set to inherit what they did, they will be cursed. Your children's children will be cursed. Gaza belongs to nobody but the Palestinians. So when you begin to move the Israelis in there, and when the Trump hotel gets built on there, I caution the rest of the world to stay far away from that cursed land, because something is coming. You can't commit that much evil in broad daylight and not think it's going to come back to haunt you.
She's out of control.
Out
She's lost
of
her
her
mind. She doesn't,
Out of
she
her
can't,
mind.
she cannot let go. She hates Jews so much. She can't have Jews anywhere. Like,
No.
literally what she just said was, because listen, I think she's lost her damn mind. I think she is insane. But what she's saying is Jews can't be anywhere. Israelis can't be amongst other people. That's what I heard from that. They can't be anywhere, and they can't they can't intertwine with other people. That's what she's basically saying. Like, that cannot happen in this world at all. What kind of nut job says that? Like, what kind of nut job believes that? Like, all Trump.
And you caught her little dig at, this was a Holocaust, a real Holocaust,
Right, of
as
course.
if the original Holocaust
Right.
was not.
Oh, believe me, it's in our Instagram. I see people all the time saying that that Holocaust didn't happen. I say the first
Oh my God.
Holocaust. That Holocaust didn't happen. We get it all the time. I do not talk to Holocaust deniers. I don't. I reject those people because they're freaking nut jobs.
Yep.
Like, those people need help. I don't know what I cannot deal. I mean, those are the kind of people. That's why when people are like, you need to debate. First of all, we're not Fight Club. Second of all, I don't fight with people that are mental like that just don't even recognize that the Holocaust happened. Like, what is that? That's a whole different level of crazy.
And she's still going on with this whole Charlie Kirk thing. It is out of control. She has blamed the list of people to blame for the assassination has grown. I mean, there's bees, there's I mean there's Jews, like it's everybody. There's TPUSA. Then she's now decided that there was it's now an international plot that was decided upon back in like June, July, and
right.
that like Egypt is involved, and this was like this massive plot. And the proof for that, she said, was that an Egyptian like plane of some sort took off from Provo, Utah right after Charlie was assassinated. So here's what she originally posted. She said, breaking news. On September 10th, after Charlie's assassination, an Egyptian Air Force plane flew out of Provo, Utah. Here's the tail number. Its first trip to America ever was made on July 20th to an Army base in Nebraska. Tyler Robinson must have had some powerful friends. And then she got community noted in the best possible way, which was that people were like, actually, it took off like 7 hours before because UTC is not Utah time, you complete idiot. So she got completely shown her ass on that post and had to correct it.
But she doubled down in the correction.
Well, yeah, she did kind of double down because it's all she knows how to do, right?
Right.
Before that, she insisted, she said, quote, with all we have crowdsourced, it looks like a decision to murder Charlie in Utah was made around July 18th. A military meeting with foreign leaders took place on July 20th on U.S. soil. The plane flew into Provo direct from France on September 4th, stayed until just after he was assassinated, flying out to Wilmington on that day. The plane returned home to Egypt the following day on September 11th. We now need to re-examine which foreign leaders were in the U.S. during this approximate time frame or what happened in the news leading up to this that may have led to someone calling for his murder. Because it can't just be what it is. It's got to be a whole world conspiracy, right?
It's just out of control at this point. It's kind of like her going, last week we talked about how she got on camera and she was like, if anything happens to me, it's Israel.
Right.
The narcissism involved in something like that is off the charts. I just cannot even relate to that level of narcissism. If you think you are that important, that an entire country, and honestly, if they wanted to do it, don't you think they would have already done it by now? You know,
don't you think she would have been the target over Charlie freaking Kirk, who was like the best friend to Israel ever?
Exactly. I mean, we're just saying it. It's like, cause that's the thing. She's just so like self-involved at this point.
Yeah. What about your dogs, you guys? They're important too.
So we've had Bear for like 3 months. We've had him for 3 months, you guys, over 3 months. We're like a little bit.
I feel like you've had him forever.
I know. I feel like we've had him forever too, but they say, what is it? 3 days, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And when you get to the 3-month mark, they feel like they're home, and he is definitely feeling like he's at home now. And he is so addicted to rough greens at this point. If I don't put it on his food, he's looking at me like, where is it, lady? And it takes him 3 business days to eat his food. That's the only thing about him.
Oh my
really
God.
does.
I wish that was true with Maisie. We can't, it's like 2 seconds and it's gone.
Oh my God. The other dogs are like that, but it takes him forever to eat his food. But I think it's because he's savoring the rough greens. Honestly, he licks his bowl clean. It takes him. I'm like, dude, just eat. Like, it takes you forever. But he has had lots of improvements, like in his coat, in his energy, his overall health. I can tell, he used to scratch, he's very itchy. He's a shepherd. They do that. He's not doing that as much. He just, like, his eyes are brighter. He just looks healthier to me. And he has a lot of energy. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with rough greens. Rough greens was created by naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black. It supports digestion, immunity, shinier coats, less scratching, better digestion, all the wellness stuff. And my dogs cannot live without it now. It's like gravy. They won't eat it. They won't eat their food without the rough greens gravy, So get your doggo some rough greens. Start today with the free Jumpstart bag at roughchicks.com. Use promo code CHICKS. Just pay for shipping. That's roughchicks.com, promo code CHICKS.
I really feel like it contributes to the reason that my dogs last so long.
Yeah.
I mean, Ella was 15 years and 4 months old for a lab. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Maisie's going to be 11. I mean,
it's basically vitamins. It's vitamins, minerals, all the good stuff. So yeah, it's good stuff, you guys. They love it. But
it's wild.
But it's remarkable how many people are on.
Oh, it's all the sheep are still going, bah. They still do
no
it.
matter how many mistakes or hiccups are made along the way, they're like, no, she's right. And it's like, I'm still waiting for Macron's wife's penis. We need to see it. You know what I mean?
Well, after she got ripped to shreds for the time for not understanding UTC time, she issued somewhat of a correction. She said, "Okay, I stand corrected on the departure time of the Egyptian Air Force plane. It left just before Charlie was assassinated, not after. So, still completely abnormal and seems pretty obviously related to Charlie's assassination given the plane's past flight activity," which also then got hilariously community noted because, as the community note pointed out, Provo, Utah is home to a facility where falcons like the one identified here are sent for maintenance. There is literally nothing out of the ordinary about flying them there. So, I mean, just unbelievable, like, own of Candace Owens on this. Just absolutely incredible.
And people still, like, there's somebody in her comments that's like, she's right. She's right. Oh
So
my God.
she still thinks she's right. And the reason that she thinks she's right is because she's getting so much pushback. And so in her mind, she twists that to mean, and here's what she said, given the artificial boost of the Snopes-like debunking of the Egyptian military flight, it's clear they are panicked about its discovery.
Oh my God.
Who were the people dropped off when the flight arrived into Provo? How many people were on the manifest for its return flight on September 10th? To which Brick Suit replied, and I just absolutely loved this, maybe contact Duncan Aviation in Provo and ask them because they have a long-standing relationship for aircraft maintenance. This is not a conspiracy, you absolute psycho. Oh my God.
This is the thing. Not everything is a conspiracy, you know? Not everything.
Is,
and I'm actually like
is bees.
Not everything at this point. You think that she would actually have done like that extra little step of research to find out that last frame that you just showed. You know what I mean? Like that, especially
and the bee
with
story
her following.
is gone. Like I don't.
Right.
Where did that even go?
The Jubies are gone. Yeah, the Jubies are gone. I figured she's got staff, man. Just ask your staff to look that up. Just, hey, can you look this one thing up? Look that place up. Look that up. Maybe look this other thing up. Just have them look it up. Look up the times, like the time standards, and maybe just know what you're saying before you put it out there. You have staff. You know, just maybe.
Well, when you're a hammer, literally everything is a nail, and that's what's happening with her. She went on like some absolutely cruel and uncalled for attack on Josh Hammer as well over the last several days, and he has responded. He was actually on the Joe Pag show, just completely because he was one of the people in that text thread, right? So she absolutely said the most terrible things about him, and so he pushed back. But one of the things I thought was interesting about his interview with Joe Pags is that Joe asked him, do you know Erica Kirk? Do you know what she is thinking? Because of course, Erica has not said anything about Candace, and everybody's real curious what Erica's stance on this is. He does not have firsthand knowledge, but here is what he said about Erica.
Joe, I actually do not know Erica well. I would very much like to get to know her better. Excuse me. I mean, we've interacted in passing, but not a whole lot more than that. Having said that, I can tell you that I've heard from folks who have spoken with Erica, and I shouldn't name names, but I have heard secondhand that Erica Kirk is livid. I have heard that she is livid at Candace Owens, and that perhaps there's only a matter of time before she says something or does something to try to make that clear. Because just as a matter of Turning Point USA, I mean, what Candace is doing to Turning Point USA is reprehensible. This is an organization that has lost its founder, that is trying to figure out the best path forward, and she is just trying to tear it apart at the seams by stoking the flames of this Christian-Jewish war, God forbid, by trying to stoke the flames of this greater war about Charlie Kirk's legacy. It's disgusting stuff that has the intended effect of just destroying. But Charlie Kirk was not a destroyer. Charlie Kirk was a builder. He built things.
Yes.
He built alliances. He built friendships. He built organizations. Candace Owens is the opposite of that. She destroys friendships. She destroys people. She destroys organizations there. So it is reprehensible. And again, I don't have firsthand knowledge, but I've heard from numerous people that Erica Kirk is not happy.
God, I love that commentary. I love that commentary. He was a builder. She is a destroyer. I love that.
And the worst part is that she's destroying her friend's baby. Like that's what's happening as a result. Like I saw that there were like these Facebook groups that are obsessed with her, these mom groups who originally after his death had, bought a lot of TPUSA merchandise. They were sending it all back because of her commentary, because they bought into it. So now they're like trying to destroy TPUSA. I mean, it's so gross what she's doing. I just can't get over it. I cannot get over it.
Yeah. And that's how at the end of the day, she doesn't give a shit about Charlie Kirk.
No, she doesn't.
She
This
doesn't.
is all just about staying in the news, dropping
Total grift.
breadcrumbs, making
Total
people
grift.
doubt. It's just disgusting.
It is
Oh
disgusting.
my God.